Cyrus, you have a question?
Yes. Hi. Harry, can you? Hi, I moved to Clark County to achieve my long-term goals in life. I want to build neighborhoods 30 miles outside of the valley. And one of the things I fear is that a regulatory and a tax climate that puts my goals in jeopardy, much like California. One of the fears I have is that my state will end up looking like California. And many of the people that are responsible for these reckless California policies are people that support immigration policies that are quite abusive. And one of those people is State Senator Kevin DeLeon of California, who admits that he used fake Social Security numbers to stay in the country, his family. And frankly, you know, speaking of California, last year I saw a meeting with you, Yvanna Cancela. You were with California billionaire Tom Stoyer. I want to know, do you want to turn my state into California? Do you want to turn Las Vegas into Los Angeles? I'm very concerned.
Cyrus, with no disrespect, you've been coming to every public meeting and videotaping individuals. I don't care if you videotape me as an elected, but I don't think these people, you should have to ask their permission on whether or not they should be
videotaping me.
No, you did it last night at my town hall. You videotaped the people as well as yourself, and then you put it up on some Instagram or something along those lines. So I think you need to be respectful to the people in this room.
Okay, well,
there is a law.
I'm happy to address your concerns.
yes, please.
And I think, one, we should be very cognizant of the fact that Nevadans make Nevada laws. And one of the things that we do really well in Las Vegas in particular is take the best events happen around the country and make it our own.
I want to benefit.
I'm not done.
Okay.
I think it's really important when we talk about immigration policy in particular that we recognize that our state's immigrant population is growing every day, and that if we're not doing everything we can to make sure that we are protecting our immigrant families and benefiting from all of the great things that they bring with them into our state, that we're missing out.
I agree.
And in meeting with Tom Steyer in particular, Tom Steyer has committed money across the country to make sure that when we're dealing with deportations in particular, that folks are getting the legal representation that they should have access to. I think that's important. I think that we can agree that due process is something that everyone should benefit from.
Well,
and
Doesn't matter, they're here and they should be treated with respect, just as you have the same due process.
but
No person.
Americans have to come first. It has to be fair, though. That's the
So
issue.
Cyrus, do you have anything further of
Well,
point to?
I just
share
want to
with us?
make sure that when they go voting
Are
and
you
they
in
support,
this district, if I might ask?
no. I just want to make sure that they don't bring in policies that put my goals, my dreams in jeopardy. I'm going to make Clark County the greatest metropolis on earth. I'm going to build the finest projects. I don't want California policies to get in my way. That's all I ask.
Thank you very much.
I also wanted to just point out that I forgot to tell her is that Yvanna Cancela, I believe, is against the border wall between the United States and Mexico. So she probably thinks that it's a waste of money, it's inefficient, probably against the sending of the troops to stop the caravan. Well, I can tell you this. Yvanna Cancela, from what I have seen, and you can actually look it up online, I'll give you the address, lives in a gated subdivision in the Las Vegas Country Club. So you may talk about you're against the wall, but you got walls around your subdivision. That's total hypocrisy. You talk about, well, people shouldn't protect their homes with gun or two, but yet I bet you probably have guns in your property. And you got huge walls surrounding the entire, like 1/4 a mile squared subdivision. And probably, I believe that's the same motive for Steve Sisolak. He lives in a subdivision, I believe it's the Lakes. They've got walls around their property, guard gated. It's just such double standard hypocrisy. Hello, everybody. I am Cyrus Hojadi. I am from Centennial 89166. First of all, I want to thank you all for giving us all this opportunity. I just want to point out, whatever you do, don't name it East Las Vegas. I think we use that term a lot. Could you imagine, I remember 10 years ago, Mr. Gibson had that intro in his website. Could you imagine if it was called Southeast Las Vegas? So please use a different name. Hopefully this city will have some beautification efforts, because when you drive into Henderson, there's a significant difference in road quality and a lot of different things. And here's the concern I have. If you look at the demographics of people that live in Sunrise Manor and Whitney, there's a high percentage of non-citizen population. And my concern is that these people who live in those areas will likely support politicians who then support immigration policies that don't benefit really the American people. And of course, I really don't want to see that new established city to become like Oakland or any city that you'll find in California, all right? And it's just probably going to give them too much power. And I'm grateful to see that none of the cities here, even the county commissioners, have decided to become a sanctuary city. So we just have to keep that in mind. We have to look at the demographics. And frankly, if it were to be a city, it would be very low ranking, believe it or not, as opposed to Henderson, which is pretty high ranking in a lot of regards, believe it or not. So keep that in mind. And whatever you do, please do something about the traffic intersections, because many times I drive around the neighborhood at 2 a.m. and I'm waiting on a red light and there's no cars passing on the opposite direction. A lot of congestion. There's a lot of pedestrians walking in the middle of the street. Do something about that. You know, it's no coincidence why there's so many people dying unnecessarily because of that.
All right, thank you.
So whatever you do, I don't know if this is going to be a good idea. Thank you so much. Great pleasure.
All right, thank you. Have a good night.
My name is Brent. I'm here with 899
Yeah.
the town of Whitney. And I'd like to thank you guys for
Oh yeah. I have a good feeling of what this plan really is, ladies and gentlemen.
Sunrise Manor. So therefore, we'll also have those becoming expenses, which would really hurt us even more. Thank you.
Mr. Scher is going to speak to that. We'll make sure that that's put up on the website as well, just so you see from both jurisdictions what that will be.
We're going to make this thing work.
My name is Debbie Baskey and I live in 89156. I have a question for Marilyn. Last year about this time,
Yes.
there was some concerns
I want an
about-
immigration policy that benefits the American people, and a lot of the immigrants we're getting are supporting a corrupt system, and they're not really offering a lot of benefits to us.
Okay, so were you born here?
Yes, I was born in
And
America.
your parents?
They were not.
Okay, from where they from?
They're from Iran. Yeah, and my family, when they came here, they didn't get on government assistance. My father became a civil engineer. We will expose the Culinary Workers Union. We're going to expose the SEIU, the Harry Reid, Cortez Masto,
Say what?
the Cortez Masto
You're gonna
agenda.
what?
Why do you take people's pictures without their permission? And let me see your green card.
I was born in the United States. I am a legal U.S. citizen. I am a legal U.S. citizen.
Let me see.
My social security card is at home. If you want, I can basically, send an email to you. Send me your email. I'll send you my social security card.
My email. You may be a pervert.
Oh my God.
And then you don't
Just
go
spam
around taking
it.
people's pictures without their permission. Okay?
This is a public open meeting.
Yeah.
This is a public open meeting. There's county commissioners.
Well, you take commissioner's picture, not mine. I'm not a commissioner.
Okay. We will expose Astrid Silva. We're going to expose Yvanna Cancela. You're not going to turn.
Which way? How?
Yeah, they're going to turn my city into Los Angeles. Los Angeles is one of the most corrupted cities in America. You want to change radically the United States. This is a radical plan that's being done worldwide. They want to destroy Western countries. Massive immigration is also being pumped in Europe. London is turning into Londonistan. We're going to expose the reality. This city is not going to change. Henderson is not going to change.
Who's we?
A lot of people who are fed up with this massive abusive immigration policy. That's what's... No, he did not.
Immigrants pay for so many county taxes that are utilized to create buildings like this. So watch your mouth when you talk like that.
Yeah, why does California? Why does California have high taxes?
Yeah, get out of here, man.
California has high taxes. People are fleeing that state.
That is disrespectful.
California is fleeing. People are leaving the state of California.
The fact that people pay taxes to this place. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. There are so many people of color that live in this part of town. What are you talking about?
Yeah, why is diversity in Europe?
Look at you.
Why is diversity in Europe? Explain that.
What are you talking about?
Diversity is only in Europe.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, London is being flooded with non-whites.
That's okay. That's okay.
Only
man.
in white
okay.
areas. Yeah,
okay.
double
There's
standards.
nothing wrong with that.
Double
There's nothing
standards.
wrong with that. Yeah.
I'm Iranian. Okay, I exposed
this
this
guy.
scam.
Such a troll.
That's the kind of people that we want here.
I know, but don't follow him, though. It's okay. He has a right to his opinion.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Mr. Weekly. Appreciate it.
Listen, there's a meeting, though. I just want you guys to...
Yeah. I want immigration to benefit the American people.
Don't do that to them, though. Don't.
Well, they were just interviewing me.
I know, but you guys...
They were just...
But just let us get through our meeting, okay?
Okay. Thank you for not turning our county exactly into Los Angeles County. I appreciate it. I was born in Los Angeles. I've seen that city. Oh no, I'm a real dreamer. I've got dreams. I want to build here in the Las Vegas metropolitan area. I'm telling you, I'm going to build my building projects. I'm going to build master plan neighborhoods. I'm going to build the finest forms of transit, and I'm not going to let these votes and these corrupt politicians pass laws and regulations that get in my way. We are. You guys are panicking because we know what's going on. I'm a legal U.S. citizen.
Listen,
born here.
Excuse me. I just want you guys to not do it in the facility, okay? Respect the staff here and the meeting, okay?
I know this is a plan. This is a plan to change America and the Western world. You are not going to change Las Vegas. You are not going to change Henderson. You are not going to change Summerlin. You are not going to change Centennial. Because we know exactly what's going on. We need a higher percentage of English speakers. I speak 3 languages. My family speaks English very fluently. That is a fact. Wake up, folks. You like diversity? Let's listen to some Persian music.
Excuse me, you know what? I'll just comment for myself and get him out of here because this guy's psycho, okay? Us women don't even want to walk out there now because we don't know what he's going to do.
I'm just filming. This is a public building. Whatever. Want some diversity? Good. It has to benefit us. That's all we want.
No. Just do it legally.
It has to benefit us.
Just do it legally.
My parents did it.
It doesn't benefit me, it doesn't benefit her, it benefits them. Just do it legally.
Okay, sounds good.
You're more than welcome to come here, just do it legally.
Okay, but it has to be not.
For theirs and everybody else.
It has to benefit us. I mean, this is not Silicon Valley. We don't have farmers' fields. What do we benefit from all this immigration? Not much. Here in Clark County, we don't benefit much. It's just for abuse of power.
You want to change.
Yeah, but it's got to be done right, and it's got to benefit the American people. I don't have to suffer. I don't have to suffer because of our immigration policies. I don't have to suffer. I don't have to suffer because of our immigration policy.
I heard Los Angeles. I didn't know where the hell.
I was born and raised in Southern California.
What part?
Yeah. All over. L.A., Orange County.
Born and raised. Which part? What city?
I lived in the San Fernando Valley, Ranch Cucamonga, and Laguna Niguel.
Oh, okay.
So that's where I lived.
Okay. Well, I lived in the valley also, but I was born in.
All we're asking is to put American citizens first. That's all we're asking. If you're a citizen,
I don't disagree with that. Okay.
Huh?
We don't disagree with that. What is the group? What is the group?
got
They
you
did it the
here,
right way.
Yes.
And they learned English, and they didn't get government subsidies or welfare. My father came from Iran. He became a civil engineer.
Okay.
He worked for the county for 30 years.
Now
He
you're talking
contributed.
shit.
It's just a good example.
Now you're talking
He's a
shit.
good example. Yes. Yes. There's a radical plan to change Las Vegas. It's not diversity, it's replacement. Wake up, people. Wake up. It's a plan for replacement.
Be careful, all right? Just don't, because man, you're getting really disrespectful.
I'm just saying the facts, sir.
It's okay to have your opinion, but don't be disrespectful.
Okay.
Talk immigrant. No, don't try to film me.
Okay.
You come to all my commission meetings, and you made a comment one time that could have been offensive to me, but I don't entertain that foolishness.
Okay.
What you're doing, you're saying stuff that, speaking against immigration and
Okay, but
don't disrespect.